Good morning. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Blam. How are you, handsome? Brendan. How are you, handsome? Thank you, Sandra. How are you? Beans. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody this morning? Oh, you guys wore me out. Halloween night. You wore me absolutely out. 100%. Yesterday was a really rough day. I was trying to keep my eyes open. We had such a good time. Batman, Lisa, good morning. Anna, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. So what's happening, everybody? Oh no, not at the hospital. I'm sorry, that sucks. Take your ex to court. All right. So, everybody, I'm James Warren. I am a psychic reader and intuitive and instructor of tarot and the occult. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm a third generation metaphysical practitioner, and I invite you guys to hang out with us. So we will do some readings, we'll do some discussions about the occult, and most of all, we're going to have coffee. Why? Because coffee's life. It is life. It is life. So, Batman, what's happening? You getting better, or I have to send you some positive energy there, Batman. This is getting a little scary there, bud. Anna, is that Anastasia? Anastasia? On YouTube. Hey, honey. I am trying to figure out how to fix you. I apologize greatly. You do not know. I really apologize. We will figure out a way to get it fixed for you. I promise. I promise. But this is always a backup for you, Anastasia. This is always the backup platform. I'm over on the YT as well, and I've got some people that normally join me here over on the YT. Same thing. I can see both chats. I can see everybody. Slay, good morning. Lisa Cunningham, good morning, Phyllis. So it works out. It works out really well, and we all need to have a backup plan, right? I always tell my real estate agents, I said, you always have to have a backup. Have a backup property, have a backup contract, have a backup plan. A backup needs a backup needs a backup. You should have what you're doing, another backup, and a backup. Always. I fully understand. I've had okay. Yeah, I had a numerous text messages from some of the moderators that are friends of mine that moderate um, here local, and they're like, "Oh no 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 no, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong." So I apologize deeply. Apologize. All right, let's do some cards for my subscribers. If you subscribe, you do know you get a card, you get a message from me, Anastasia. Today, you are manifestation. Manifest that shit today. Do it. Put it out there. Put it out in the universe what you want. If you don't, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it if you don't put it out there. I have to tell you guys really wore me out Friday night. I could literally have slept all day yesterday. Well, we were up till 3 in the morning finishing, Kindles had to finish out and stuff like that. All right. Tanya. Tanya, today you are secrets. Secrets. Cherish all those family secrets, old secrets, and hold them close to your heart today. Grand Rising, creme de la creme. I thought you were going to say creme de la mer. I was like, no, I didn't put it on today. Debbie. Oh, okay. Masculine. Embrace any masculine or masculine traits that you have today. Push that. Be bold. Be courageous. Not that women are bold and courageous. Bold and courageous. Now, don't get it twisted here. Don't get it twisted. You all know I'm a woman's advocate, so. Anna, it was really cool. I mean, the energy Thursday night was just off the charts. I mean, I tell you, when we finally got done, cleaned up, got a shower. I mean, from out there, from all the smoke and all the candles and the wax, we were like, we jumped in the shower, and it was just amazing, and we were so keyed up. The energy, like I say, the energy was amazing out there, and we were so keyed up. I don't even know what time. We might not even gotten to bed till we fallen asleep until like 4 or 5 in the morning. I mean, it was pretty insane. It was pretty insane. Oh, okay, Anna, are you Anna 14 over there? Alicia, yes, I will take a yes or no question. Sure, I don't mind doing that. You're very welcome. The only people that get a card pull them are for my subscribers and moderators. So what that means is you would need to join the club. Grandma Squirrel, Grandma Squirrel, Grandma Squirrel, Rich Rising, Rich Rising. All right, Alicia, has someone moved on for me? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes, definitely. Okay, Alicia, you have stability today. Focus on that stability that you want and need so much. Grandma Squirrel, Grandma Squirrel. Ooh, you have intention. Set those intentions today. Manifest that shit. Manifest that shit. Christine. Christine. You got the ethos card. Get your thoughts, get your feelings out there today. Put it out there for everybody. Grandma Squirrel, Grandma Squirrel. I don't know whether I got you one or not. I mean, you're getting another one. Fulfillment. Make sure you fulfill yourself today. Aisha, yes, yes, correct. Yes. Aisha on YouTube, correct. Janella, Peg, good morning. Janella, you got candle magic. Go light yourself a candle today. Thank you. Hey Peg, only the people that get cards pulled are you subscribe. If you subscribe to my channel, that's one of the perks. When I'm on in the mornings, I will do a intention card or message card for you. Pittsburgh Dad, how's it going, man? Jeff, yes. Joan, good morning. The weather will probably be about 85 here today. The nights are getting cooler. The days are still kind of hot in the sun, but it's yeah, I mean you can't you can't argue with that. Aisha, it looks like you're getting your message retracted or you're getting censored out there, doll. Doll, yes. I bet it's cold up there. That's my problem with ever moving back north. It's gonna be cold. I gotta have a fireplace or wood stove. Actually, I would prefer a wood stove if I lived up north. Because we are home a lot because I mean this business and with my newfound disabilities from surgeries and having more surgeries we're home a lot, so if we were up north we would love a wood stove. I mean we would love that. And if you know my husband, um he would love to split wood because it's exercise, so he would be a lumberjack. Not that he's not, but Aisha, thank you. Your first psychic reading. Awesome. We love newbies. Whoo. Rolande, hello. Ha, thank you, Grandma Squirrel. Yes, today I am doing one card for 10, a mini read, which is 5 for 25 carats, and a full tarot for 60. And my payment information is in my profile, as Grandma Squirrel put out there. It's all in my profile. And he did well with the fire. He did, Grandma Squirrel, he did. He managed to fire well. Rolande, no. Sandy, would Jared and I come back together long term? Yes. Carrie, yes. See, I'd love to read for you today. It's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. We do it live right here. You always welcome to visit my website, mysticmanconjure.com, and you can book readings on there. You can shop the Etsy store. You can do all kinds of things on there. Grand Rising, Rich Rising. I prefer Rich Rising. Our friend Louise, who we haven't seen in a little while, Louise always says, it's not about money. Rich doesn't always mean about money. Rich is about being rich in spirit, being rich in life, being rich in friends. So rich means stands for many things. So I prefer Rich Rising. I prefer it. I prefer it. We did. We had such a good time for Thursday night. Caitlin, yes. Shannon, I am originally from Delaware, but I live now in St. Petersburg, Florida. Batman Dad, yeah, it's must be being blocked. No, Batman. Nope. Don't believe so. Washington State or DC? Boys, ma'am, it's tough. It's always better to just ask ahead of time. That's a problem. State, okay, that's just a problem with living in 2024 is everybody will get offended about something, and sometimes what offends one person may not offend another, and we don't know anymore what we can say and what we can't say until you offend somebody, then it's too late. And so you know what, fuck it, you can't please everybody. I learned especially over the last year, just live your life with the best intentions you can. Don't deliberately offend someone. I'm an old gay. I'm still, some of these new ways are very hard for me. And, you know, it's difficult. I mean, it's just difficult, you know? Stuff happens. Yep, I'll say it. Shit happens. I mean, you can only do so much. Do your best, and you know what? If they get offended, they were just looking for a reason to get offended. If you really did it with good intentions, you know, what can you do? That's my point. Everybody has a different point to it, but you know, that's just the way it is. Yeah, Batman. I think there's some things changing with you, dude. I think, because as we evolve, the universe is like sprockets. Different things have to go into different holes, and if they don't, it gums up the machine and it keeps on going. So sometimes things change. Voice map, no. Well, you know what? I mean, you're not. Just lay it down. Say, what do you find offensive? What would you prefer? What do you find offensive? What do you find not offensive? Communication's everything, especially in a relationship. Communication was with everything. Yes, you can, Batman. Yes, you can. Jeff Webb, hello. Yes, Jeff. Yes, 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 yes. Batman. Batman. Got the star, Batman. All your dreams are about to come true. You'll have a lot of opportunities. You'll have renewal. You also have some renewal in faith because that's something you've somewhat, lost some faith in. You've lost your faith in, your beliefs, your universe. You've lost your faith out there to quite a few things, and it's just very important. Um, that as you progress, you don't lose faith because you're going to have some new opportunities that are coming your way. um you're going to see you're going to get some unexpected help and healing. So that's a great card. That's a great card, Batman. That's a great card. So I'm glad that was your first card, your first pull. um you have to, you have to. um Well, Batman, I'm glad. I'm glad that resonates with you. At some point we probably, can't remember if we did a full read for you or didn't, but it might be time to update that. Grandma Squirrel, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not really sure. I don't know what you can do and what you can't do anymore. And you know what? I don't really feel like tiptoeing through the tulips. Um, it just seems a lot and it's heavy. I mean, happy birthday, Batman. Good morning, Susie Q. I don't know whether you can say it or not, but you know, mash that screen, mash that screen. I think it would be okay to you to say, but probably not me to say. So where's everybody from in the feeds? Tell me, please. I want to know. Sincerely, where are you all from? Batman, my whole 2024 has been a big fucking speed bump. Oh, they did, Lisa? Okay, then I'll do that. Lisa, I went on last night because I didn't get to bed till late and had a lot going on. I couldn't sleep. Only because the pharmacist forgot to give me my night medicine, and I had one left. And I just went ahead and decided to take it last night after all. And I was watching other creators, and I was like, okay, some are doing it, some just still don't care, I guess, or they just don't know. I mean, it could be they just don't know. All right, we have California, Youngstown, Ohio. Awesome, 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 Tanya. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it'll take getting some used to. I mean, but I want to keep it as an option out there because, we never know. Seattle. Likely they don't know. Yeah. I appreciate you telling me, Lisa. I would not have known. We probably would have gotten big trouble the other night. I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. And welcome back, Anastasia. Anastasia. Awesome. 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 I lost somebody. Somebody was trying to get readings in person this week, and I dropped the ball. I cannot find that message. Like I've looked and looked and looked, and from on here, I guess her and her girlfriend were coming down one of readings. So I apologize. And I would say, yeah, had you not seen the video, right? Rachel, this platform has a lot of new changes that which you can and can't do. I know. I mean, I would have had them. I would have had them here at the house, but with the storm damage and everything, it's just not. We still have stuff pulled out everywhere because we're trying to keep the stuff from the garage separate from in the house because we don't want to bring any mold or mildew in, and it's just a pain in the ass. I didn't get to set my Halloween table. Like I always, for my glassware club, set a Halloween table, and they use the pictures and stuff. Mm-mm. Oh, Anastasia, you never left. Yay, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm talking about the other platform, Anastasia, the TT. Yeah, Rachel, they're just. But then again, I see some people like not even abiding by it. Like they're just keep on keeping on. I need to ask my friend Colby what he's doing. I meant to text him about that last night, but I didn't. He might pop in. He pops in randomly. Tiff, Tiff. Oh no. Did you send it to me on TikTok or Etsy, Tiff? Where did you send it? Mary Roselle, hello. Thank you, Janelle. Yes, one card is 10, a mini is 25, and a full is 60. You can I do Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. TikTok. I don't. s- I okay. So TikTok messages. I don't even do TikTok messages because I will tell you every day when I get on here, there must be 200 messages. Like it's insane. It's insane. Most of it's spam. The best way to get me is through my website. Yeah, well, Anna, we are Anastasia. I'm still trying to work on it. I don't know how to undo what they did, and it's really annoying. And hopefully Colby will be able to help me with it today. Thank you, Shannon. Oh, good morning. Reviews by Rachel. Good morning. I'm I'm doing it. I have to tell you, the veil is still very thin. It will be very thin, probably towards a little around the end of this month, so like towards probably Thanksgiving time. It'll still be it'll be thinner. Still, spirit is just when I wake up in the morning, it's just like crazy. I mean, it just gets kind of crazy. It's like, okay, so, okay, spirit, I hear you. I hear you. Angela, thank you. Megan, good morning. Janella, did I get you your card for today? Did I? I didn't even sip of my coffee yet. Dear God, what's wrong with me? Okay, just making sure. Ah, it's hot. Those cups, man, they keep stuff really hot. Really hot. Tanya, 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 step right up, Tanya. Tanya, Tanya, Tanya. Tanya, did you want me to read on something particular for you? Or did you have a question you wanted me to read on? Or do you just want a general? Oh, Grandma Squirrel used to have them going. Yeah, I think ours, like around 3 Thursday night, they went out. And we stayed up with them. And sometimes candles do that. Look, when you never Tanya, did you answer me if you wanted a lot switching? Okay, that's fine. Did you want a question asked, or did you just want a regular general mini read? Do 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 do. Chastity, yes. Lindsay, good morning. Grandma Squirrel. Girl with colored hair. I don't know who's the girl with colored hair. I don't color any mine anymore. I gave up, and that's why I got this spotty looking mess on my face. I was having to do it every week. Yes, a love question. Okay, what's your love question, Tanya? Let's talk about love, love, love. What are we gonna listen to this morning, folks? What do we want to listen to? Let's just take it easy for the beginning. Just help you navigate your love. Okay. So let me get you some love messages then, Tanya. All right. I'm going to be doing a mini read here, and you guys talk amongst yourselves. I will not be watching the chat for a few minutes. I'll be concentrating on our reading, and y'all can entertain yourselves, enjoy yourselves. All right, Tanya. Let's see what you got going on here. Okay, Tanya. I don't know what that was, but oh well. Tanya, right now there's this overwhelming feeling of unsuccessful love, defeat, loss at the last minute, some negativity, and most of all, you feel confused. Confusion is a normal state because the brain overanalyzes almost everything. You can tell people not to overanalyze something, but it is just human nature to do it. It's just how it happens. It's a tough one to get past, but you have to work on putting that past you because worry will get you nothing. Um, and don't worry about last minute loss because you know what? Life still continuously keeps moving. If you lose, you keep trying to win. That's the game of life. It never ends. Talk about there's some concerns in the relationship over money. Um, you know, Money will take a toll on love, and when it does, it pulls and it hurts because you have to have money to survive. And yes, love is better than money, but you can't have love most of the time without money because it takes love. Money it takes everything for money anymore. Um, so you have to find that balance in it. But I think about the money issues that needs to be laid on the table. Make sure it's all put out there for everybody, and make sure everybody understands. Make sure both of you understand. Make sure you both understand. This is our goal. If you're going to be living together or moving in together, people should talk about that. People should discuss that. And you should talk about finances. Are you going to have a joint checkbook? Are you not going to have a joint checkbook? Maybe, but even if that means having a bank account for the house. Um, you know, I think, Tanya, your partner sometimes can be a little superficial. She gets a little distracted and depressed a little, and that's okay. That's her way. She's a very inner person, and she likes to analyze. She likes to, uh, you know, uh, she's an overthinker sometimes. Yeah, well, yeah, it could be because you're getting more official, and maybe this is something you just need to, lay out and mat out before it does become a problem. Um, there's going to be some bad news coming. It's family news. I don't think it affects her. I think it's on her side, and that will be a little bit of sadness, I believe. Um, you know, the big message of the cards for you, Tanya, is you have to believe in your own personal power. You have to believe in yourself to make this relationship work. If this is the relationship you really want, you feel strongly about it, you have to believe in your personal power, and you're going to have to be bold with it because sometimes she just doesn't get all of the hints and things that you would think she does. The outcome on it is the 10 of cups. It's probably one of the top 5 best cards in the deck, in my opinion. Basically, it tells you everything you've worked for, everything you've hoped for, and everything you've dreamed for is going to work out. It is. You will have an immense feeling of belonging. You'll have an immense feeling of success, and you'll have a very happy home. There you go, Tanya. I think your love it really is going to work out well. It's just I think you guys have to communicate. Just really kick in that communication. And look, we're guilty of not communicating sometimes because I just handle things sometimes, and then something else will pop up, and he'll be like, what the hell? I don't know why my glasses are so crooked. Maybe I fell asleep. Guess I'll have to go get this just because that's really annoying. Well, I think it's modern. It's what a lot of people do, but you can always misconstrue things. I always say talk in person or talk on the phone because, especially for a relationship, you can't. It's hard to interpret those sometimes. So make sure you're interpreting right. Give her some space. Give space. Relationships need space. They do. They need space. Kimberly, Grand Rising, darling. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Cassie. Nunu, good morning, good morning, good morning. Is music too loud? Part of me feels like it is, and part of me is just really into it this morning. Rachel, thank you. So, I know where most of you are from now. Tell me, does anyone out there, is anyone a practitioner of metaphysics or the occult? Does anybody actively participate? Kimberly. CK, I think you'll reconcile. Okay. There we go. CK. You did? Well, that is huge news, Grandma Squirrel. Thank you. Nunu, I'll do a yes or no question, but if you have a metaphysics question, sure. Oh, CK, we'll give it a little bit, communicate a little bit. Maybe it'll work its way out. Things have how much we. Um, you know, Tanya, sometimes you have to respect the wishes. It might make it worse if you do it. Because if I told somebody not to do it and they drove to me, I'd be furious. Don't just show up at my door. But if you show up at my house unexpected, most 9 times out of 10, the door's not going to get open. Nobody's going to come to the door. I bet, CK. Well, our thoughts are with you today. A read might be helpful to get some clarity as well. And I do have some openings this afternoon for private readings. Awesome, Kimberly. On here, they are $10 for a 1 card, $25 for a mini, which is 5 cards, and a full is $60. Or you can go on mysticmanconjure.com and you can look at the private reading options. They're on there as well. Alana, no. That's interesting, Tanya, that audio is different. Well, one is coming from my iPad, one's coming from my desktop. Christine. Good morning, darling. Good morning. Lindsay, I don't think the offer will be there. Thank you, Grandma Squirrel. Thank you. It is, Christine. Christine, it's such a beautiful weekend out. It's gorgeous out. I'm, I like a little bit of darkness, and this is well, you guys now. You got okay. So this is like the really one of the first few times you guys have seen it. The wall of windows is open. The windows themselves aren't open, but I have the curtains open and I can have them open because the sun is not beating directly in here and it's not a million degrees outside. So it's so funny. The layers of curtains up there are a little insane, but it is what it is. And as it comes out, I'll have them more open. But this room is really a bright room. It's nice. That's why I wanted it for my office because it's bright and cheery up here. And it's one of the few rooms that won't have to have its floors redone. You soggy. We're still waiting on the structural engineer for our house. How long it's going to take to get in here, God only knows. But um, smiling bright. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. What are the big plans for the weekend? Does it include getting a reading with me? I have quite a few booked today, this afternoon, evening, and tomorrow. I don't always know. I don't always know where people are coming from, but if you have a reading book with me today, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Spirit is still really, really thin, and that veil is just still paper thin. It's so thin. Tate and I'll probably do some spiritual work tonight outside because it's still beautiful. Oh, that sounds funny, Grandma Squirrel. I can't dance anymore, but hey, I bet the Pacific Northwest is cold. I don't think you necessarily are. Tanya, I'll tell you, and I'll be really honest with you. And if anybody else feels differently, let me know. I think same sex relationships with two females is harder than two males because there's a lot more emotion just naturally. There's a lot more hormonal. You have two people with a ton of estrogen. That's worse than two guys with a ton of testosterone. And there's a lot of emotion involved in same sex for a woman. Um, it's hard. Smiling bright. I would love to do a reading with you. That would be fun. I do them on here, or you can go to mysticmanconjure.com and you can see the other options that are out there for you. Yeah, and here's the thing. Over the years, because I I've spent a lot of time in bars over the years, and the worst fights I ever saw were two women. Every single time, the worst, bloodiest fights were always two women. And the guys would, there were a couple bad ones, but I mean, Sandra, I prefer not to do pets. There's people out here that do it really, really well, and I prefer not to do it. Can I? Yes, but I just prefer not to do it. I like to reserve that for my past pets, to be very honest. I think it is. I mean, Taya, yes. I know yes or no. Yeah, I think it's different. Estrogen and testosterone are very different. Um, I mean, because look, some of our good friends are trans, okay, and and we have a mix, female to male, male to female. We just don't care. And some of them, the male to female friends, they're taking so much estrogen, they're just so emotional and they don't realize it. And they just get so upset. And I'm like, honey, this is why I'm not married to a woman. This right here, what's happening right now? Like, stop. Not saying women are bad at all. It's just like, okay, honey, that estrogen, calm down. And then it gets we get an argument about testosterone. It is never ending. It's hysterical. But we all usually just end up laughing over it at the end. After everybody's emotions are on the table. Taya, yes. Katie, good morning. Stella, yes. Kia, good morning. Stella. Hi. Yeah, Grandma Squirrel. It is. I mean, Charity, you have to set boundaries. You have to learn to control it, and it is very difficult because as over the years, as much as I am able to, sometimes there is spirit that just they're very unsettled. Most of them is maybe some that haven't crossed over. They're trying to get a message to you. It's like, oh my god, they see it as super urgent, super urgent, super urgent. And you just have to learn to control it. It's hard, but you just have to learn to control it. It's not right. I hear a girl in my mouth. They're not as dramatic as women, but gotta watch them do crazy stuff as an adrenaline rush. No, we don't do anything for adrenaline rushes. Come on. But men are not perfect either. Neither are women. Nobody's perfect. Maria, no. Charity, you're welcome. You're welcome, doll. It's an art. It takes years. Look, it's not anything you can go like, okay, I'm not gonna take your call today. I mean, there are still times when people invade my space too. Oh yeah, I know. Because then you can't sleep. I take enough stuff to knock a horse out. It's just what it takes for me. Nope, it doesn't help. It does not help. It does not. What? Oh, what? Taking everything? Yeah. Well, it gets me to sleep. And look, after all these years, I value my sleep, and I have learned. I have taken that one night pill since '99 when it first came out, and I have to take it in order to fall asleep now. So I love these cups. They're adult sippy cups. I love it. So we are doing our readings today. A one card is 10. A mini is 25, and a full is 60. We are tarot reading today. We'll do it right here for you. You have time to ask questions. It's just like private, except there's a few more friends around. Callie, I don't believe so. Yeah, Maria, you get it. You have to take. They are adult sippy cups. Seriously, they are. I'm not a fan of the Stanley Cup, so I'll just be honest. I could, Tanya, yes. Aisha, yes. Hello, Ayana. Hello, welcome, welcome. Asha, yeah, I answered that quick, right? Simone, welcome. Liana, welcome. Simone, your card for today is power. Believe and use your personal power today. Queen, good morning. All hail the queen. Aisha, your messages are getting filtered out for some reason on YT. Francis Dominguez, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Francis, good morning. Good morning. Queen, yes, a small one. Simone, yes, but he's got still some other thought. He's got like his head's rushing with thoughts right now. Future, yes. Oh, big news. I got the oils in for the winter candles. Yeah. Angela, yes, he's fine. Shannon, good morning. Yeah, the new candles will be out sometime next week. That all anticipated 10 times money candle is almost coming back. Almost coming back. And if you guys still, if there anybody else that wants to purchase a Royal Windfall candle, I still have a few of those left. I don't know how many. I think I have 4 or 5 of them left. I think something like that. Christine. Yes, you did. But I have them to send out if anybody wants more of them. And the candle services of We Dome are back to full price. So just so you know, I'll make that clear. What's happening, Christine? Did you have a question you wanted me to read on, or did you just want a general? D, good morning. Angela, I do private readings. You can on my my webpage, you can find those. It's mysticmanconjure.com. General, all right. So you guys are welcome to hang out, talk amongst yourselves. We have a reading in progress. Christine is getting a general, and she's getting a mini. It's one of the good things that come in mini size. Okay, Christine, let's get you going. Okay, Christine. Let's let's get you started here. Okay. There's been some feeling of unsuccessfulness, some defeat. Um, it's almost like, hold on here, there. Let me ask me to update. There we go. It's almost as if there was some loss at the very last minute, or just a whole lot of fucking confusion. And confusion's never good. Um, you have to, in order to not be confused, it comes from lack of communication, which we talked about. So communication is just really important right now. It seems like you're stifled a little bit. You're caught up inside your own body, and it's like you just can't get out, or you're overly feeling, and you're all in your feelings right now. It's going to start working its way out. You'll definitely, the confusion is definitely that's definitely going to end here, because that confusion, that's not like you. Okay. With that confusion has become that feeling of stuck. And you get offers to do things and you just don't want to do them. You just don't feel very outgoing. It probably is showing in your work, your home life. And that's okay, because we all go through things. And most of the time, it's just a lack of empathy that we all do or do not receive. And, that means a lot to us, because our souls are meant for that, especially if you're into metaphysics, you're very in touch with those feelings. That will change for you, because you're going to be using your intuition. That's going to help you reset your moral compass, meaning it's going to reset what you will take from others, going to reset your boundaries, but you're also going to reset your feelings. This is coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks. There's going to feel balance. If there are any impending legal issues, they will work out for your son. They will work out in your favor. You are going to be held accountable, though, by a number of people, and being held accountable is not a bad thing. It just means they're making sure you do what you said you were going to do, and if you don't, you pay the consequences. In other aspects of my business, I have an accountability coach, and I do accountability coaching for others. So, we all have to hold each other accountable. We have to justify our actions. And, you're just going to see that, what cause and equals to effect. And that's going to be very helpful for you. Now let's get to the good stuff. Um, you pull the world, and everything you've worked for is coming together. You're going to have some, in the next 3 months, you're going to have some pretty amazing accomplishments, that are really going to do well for you. It's going to help you personally. uh, personally It's going to help you financially too, if that makes sense, because things are really going to work out for you. You should not strive for things. Strive for perfection, but don't demand perfection in absolutely everything. Some things are meant to be imperfect, much like myself. Recognition. You will be getting some recognition for some hard work and things that have been done, and going that extra effort. The big moral of this reading is, you pull the strength card. You didn't know your own strength until you were tested. You've been going through a fucking test, and you know what, you're coming out. You're now seeing that light. And the next 8 months are going to be really special, because that moral compass gets reset, your boundaries get reset. It's a new time and new feeling for you over the next 8 months, and you really are going to enjoy it. Just know that, everything happens for a reason, and just put your trust in the universe, because it is leading you in the right direction. That resonate with you, Christine? Michelle next year. This is Busby. Hello. Christine, you got this. It's just you're getting that reset. That reset is happening. You're in the midst of it. And it's not something that, that reset is happening. It's actually going, it's actually going. So that's a plus in your side. I can't see anything bad coming because, I would tell you. I just see a lot of positivity for you. Ah, gotcha, Christine. That's a lot to have. That's a lot to have going on right now. And that's you're going to be successful. As far as business goes, I can see that getting very. I don't know what you do, but I can see that getting very busy for you in 25. Liana, that would require a reading, darling. You are very welcome, Christine. Very welcome. Thank you. Casey, yay, you're on both. Welcome. Welcome. Why would it be? Why does it sound insane? Because you miss your fur baby. It's not nothing wrong. There's not a thing wrong with that. Kimberly, I like it. I like it. Welcome back and forth. Michelle, that would require a reading. We would have to do a read on that. Catherine, yes. Jen, yes. KY, hello. Catherine, good morning. Brandy, I understand. I had lost 2 last year, and it's like the most painful thing to go through. I mean, it's horrible. But just know they're in a good place, and you will see them again. You'll be together again. Yeah, I just don't. I'm sure there's some on TikTok here. Farm mom, what's happening? Lisa, what are you doing today? What are your big plans? I know I'm doing this. Then I have some stuff to do around the house. We lost a TV in the storm, which is our living room TV, which has been really annoying. Um, Target finally had a sale on the TV that I wanted, so we went and got that yesterday. So I'm gonna hook that up today. Simone, yes. Simone, did I pull your card for today? So more. Oh no, Lisa. How's he doing? Okay, just making sure. I can't remember what I did a minute ago, yet alone 20. I'm sorry. I know your mom and you got to be terribly upset. Oh, thank you, Grandma Squirrel. Thank you, Grandma Squirrel. Thank you, Grandma Squirrel. Doll, yes. It's Thanksgiving times. Has anybody else got their Thanksgiving dinner planned out? What you guys are doing? I was so lucky because I'm a couponer. My coupon came yesterday. What do I get? $5 off. Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take $5 off. See, you guys are so special to each other. This is why I love it. Don't let your love pass you by. Brisket, very nice. We're gonna have ham and turkey because we're just gonna do honey baked. We don't feel like cooking right now. Yeah, just something that you did. It's funny how it feels so much. We're gonna do. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have macaroni and cheese, green bean casserole, um, a Mediterranean Brussels sprout, and something else. I don't remember what else. I'm not. Pass you by. Anybody's having a big Christmas party, let me know. My Christmas party invite list got really short this year for some reason, or holiday party, whatever you'd like to call it. Although in real estate, our brokerage is taking us on a dinner cruise, which is kind of nice, and we can bring our spouses. It's pretty cool. Kimberly, 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 Kimberly. Farm Mom, you just let me know, and you can go on my profile, and the payment options are on there: Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Cash App is preferred. Kimberly, where are you at? Kimberly, Kimberly, Kimberly. Okay. Hello. I would like to know if my ex-husband Ryan is in a bad place mentally. Okay, well I'm gonna ask to tell us about your relationship with Ryan. Hi, Mel. All right. All right. So, I think, well, I kind of know. Ryan has some issues with finance, okay? And this goes back a long time. Um, you know, the debt there is kind of crazy, but he inherited some of this debt and drama over money. He inherited that from family, or an ex or something. Something left him burdened. Um, Sometimes he has a little bit of a power dynamics, and especially a power dynamics in his head of what he thinks is or is not going on. Um, and sometimes he needs some reassurance. He tries to be strong, he tries to be tough, but really he's a teddy bear. And right now he is going through a lot of change. A lot. Oh my goodness. He has a lot of stagnation. Um, and he's just being forced to be changed right now. This isn't change he's wanted. This is a this is forced upon him. He doesn't really had a choice. Yeah, okay, he's with a nasty third party. Okay, that makes sense. This change was just kind of he was kind of pulled into this, like, change, and it's not something you wanted, but oh man, he got it. And he's gonna have to deal with it. You lay down with the dogs, you're gonna get up with the fleas. My stepdad told us when we were growing up. You know, right now, anyone will make him feel stagnated. They'll make he'll feel moody. He's very undecided about things right now, and the more people nag on him, the worse it's going to get, and he's going to walk away, and nobody's going to get the information. Like nobody's going to get it. But there is some jealousy around him too. Kimberly, the jealousy. I don't know. I've never seen you, but it's about a dark haired woman, and there's some jealousy surrounding that, and he doesn't seem to be able to force his way out of that. Oh, puppet strings, I hate that. His strength over the next 5 months is really going to be tested, as is yours. And he's got some resentment about your relationship, and I don't know why he does, but he's just resentful, and that's just not the way to be. He has unrealistic expectations about a lot of people, and when you set yourself up with high expectations, um, you don't give them to people, or you don't get them. You've screwed your own head. He screwed it up. Kimberly, now we're getting to the heart of the matter. Now we're getting to the heart of the matter. Okay, 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 okay. Um, yeah, you should force change on him. I mean, he should have kept his in his pants. I mean, he just should have. I would think, Kimberly, with these cards that I have out, he's very regretful of what he did. But at the same time, he just jumped from the frying pan to the fire, and and he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to get out of it. He doesn't know what to do. Um, you know, well, the third party is just a bitch, Kimberly, because he's surrounded by like constant bitching and complaining. So I don't know how that actually happened. Um, I do not see any reconciliation. I think it's just gone too far. Um, there's a lot of burden and responsibility in this relationship, for you. He's left you with a lot of burden. He's left you with 3 children, and that's very stressful. Don't lose your faith. It's going to be a little frustrating at time. You'll get some extra pressure. um, but just keep in mind there's victory. You earned every one of your successes over the next year. You earn every damn one of them. The next 6 months will also be very rewarding to you as well. That resonate? You have questions, Kimberly? Aisha, yes. Yes, you can, Mel. Yes, you can. And Kimberly, there's that old saying, whipped, whipped. And he is, I don't know why he was enamored with her, but I think she just has this false facade. And now he's realizing it wasn't what it was portrayed to be. No, Kimberly, they won't. No, it's $10 for a 1 card pull. Oh, of course he is, because he's so enamored, and he's so stressed out. He's like a big bundle of freaking nerves, because there's always something going on. I don't know whether she has kids or something that's just very grating to him. Ms. Lady, good morning, gorgeous. You're welcome, Kimberly. I love y'all too. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Ms. Lady, who's next? Melanie, what's happening, Melanie? Melanie, I didn't know that was you. Oh, I guess I should know. It says Mel, right? I'm such I'm such a dingbat sometimes. I think they're gonna try to get out of it, Mel. I think they're gonna say it shouldn't be covered for some reason. I think you're gonna have to appeal it. I think if you appeal it, then yes, you will win. And from my understanding right now, they're just fucking it's a crapshoot whether you get like I can't believe ours is kind of hard to you're welcome. Ours was kind of hard to deny, so it was going to shock me if ours did, but um they're tough. I mean, only thing I can tell you to do is just be super nice to your adjuster because I'm going to tell you those adjusters are, they hire them out and they're not getting paid a ton of money. I mean, their company is, but they're not. And the nicer you are to them, I think the more you get. Mary, good morning. Jenny, yes. Yeah, that okay, good. And make them feel like they're the authority. I don't know. It's just psychological, I guess. It makes them feel like that. Grandma Squirrel, I have all these freaking apples. I got to do something with them. They're gonna go bad. I mean, these case of beautiful Washington State apples. So today, I think it is hard to believe. But the other night, we ran out of trays for you guys. And once you use those trays for the candles because they get so hot, you don't want to use them for anything else. And I just realized I used my pie plate. So when I if I go out today, that's that apple cobbler. Exactly, Mel. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've got some recipes for gluten-free apple cobbler and stuff. My husband's never had an apple dumpling. He's never had an apple dumpling. So I think I'm gonna make a couple of those too. But yeah, cobbler's good. And you know what I can do, Mel? I can make a big ass cobbler, and I can portion it out. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, darling. Hello, honey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, Lou. Lou, come here. Hi. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning, my girls. Good morning. Good morning, Lisa from over the bridge. Ah, what are you doing? What are you? I love you. I love you, lady. Mwah. I love you. Yeah, sure. Oh, she's a piece of work, let me tell you. Yeah, cobbler does sound good, doesn't it? I have been yeah, both girls came out and got me. Lucy didn't jump. Lucy used to jump up in my arms, but she's older now. She can't do it. Cobbler and coffee. Yeah, but that's a good idea. Then I can portion it up. But I also use my portion bowls for you guys the other night. So I have to run to I'll have to make an IKEA run. Might do that tomorrow. To recognize. At least if you're from the Tampa Bay area, we never go to IKEA on a Saturday, ever under any circumstance. You do not go to IKEA on a Sunday or Saturday. You go later in the afternoon on Sunday. Jackson, good morning, Jackson. What's happening, man? Let me tell you, IKEA is just fucking crazy on Saturday. Look, I'm not. Yeah, play nice with the female adjuster, right? Um, I cannot begin to tell you the hell that IKEA is in Tampa on Saturdays. I don't have kids, don't want kids. I don't mind well-mannered kids, but when they're screaming and yelling and they're pulling on my pants and oh, it's awful. It's awful. Jackson, you have dedication today. Dedicate yourself to your intuition, to your ambitions. Um, you just got to dedicate yourself and really pull that out. It'd be good. Nancy, yeah, I can. That's a $10. $10 for a one card pull. Uh, well, Grandma Squad, there's a ton of bathrooms in there. I mean, there is. You just have to know where they're at. You just have to know where they're at, really. But the one in Tampa is under construction too. They're redoing it. Have you, Lisa? Have you been? Like, I haven't been in like 6 or 7 months, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But our we have a huge IKEA. You have a granola bar and water. Well, we know how, but we don't always walk through the showroom upstairs. Sometimes, a lot of the stuff we want, because most of all the stuff is downstairs that you're going to buy. So if we already know what we wanted to, I'll look online, get the bin and stuff number out of it, and we'll just go in the downstairs and just go right in and start shopping. We don't have to go upstairs and take a walk. But yeah, we can sit on their furniture. They don't care. I saw a couple taking a nap in one of the little vignettes up there one day. I was like, what the fuck? See, we try not to use plastic. We try to use everything reusable glass. Now, the only plastics I will use because they don't have a lot of chemicals in them is Tupperware. Um, and even that we're cutting back on. Like, I haven't bought any new Tupperware in ages. We buy glass containers. IKEA has the glass containers with a snap-on lid. They freeze great. You can take them right from the freezer, put them in the oven. I mean, they're just really good. I love you. You're welcome, Aisha. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, your ceramic bowls. I I love glass. Well, you all know I collect glass. Um, I prefer it. Glass for the most part is very durable, especially if it's been fire polished. It's almost been tempered that way. I do also like Corningware. That Pyrex. I like Pyrex. What's the temperature up there, Mel? It's been like 85 down here. It's been pretty warm. Normally our nights are getting cold, cool, but it's cool, but not like it should be. Like, we haven't opened the windows yet. Like, we typically this time of the year, all the windows are open, 24/7. They're all open. Oh, yeah, you have to be careful with plastic. It leaches a lot of chemicals. It really does. Grandkids took care of those for you, didn't they? So I wish Instacart did IKEA runs. Maybe they do. I need to look at that. I do not go into Costco anymore. I refuse to. I pay the difference for Instacart. It's $15. And look, I'll spend 10 in the gas there and back, or maybe even 15 there and back in gas. So yeah, that's when we had the last house, we built and we had listed for sale, I was very explicit to agents before they showed it. I'm like, this is not a kid-friendly house because there are a lot of breakables and you are responsible if something gets broken. So I would suggest if you do have a child, you either have them hold it or have the child, one person wait outside with the child while the other one goes and see, like make some kind of plans. And you would be surprised. It wasn't always the kids touching stuff because there were cameras inside our house. It was the adults picking stuff up and looking at it. Like, seriously, you just go and touch people's stuff? I had a lady go on our nightstand. I'm like, what the hell? Because the one camera in the living room, you could see into the bedroom, and she's like looking in the nightstand. I'm like, uh, I called the agent right away. I'm like, what's the deal? Like, why? Oh, Mel, it's old school. My grandmother used it for years, and then I used it. It's Merle Norman. Probably have one in the mall. Um, I've used their stuff for ages. I've used their stuff for ages. I need my Botox redone, but I do too. I've used it for ages. I don't like that they're discontinuing some of the products because, their products, I mean, let's just face it, they were pretty middle priced. And, they need to make a bigger profit. So a lot of the older products they're discontinuing so they can bring out new. Like you used to be able to get that, what is it? It was almost like a liter sized bottle of astringent. Fresh and fair. It smelled so good. And you used to get like this huge container of it. They discontinued that whole line, and now you have to get the small 8-ounce bottle, and it's double the price. But it's okay. It's still cheap. I mean, it's still cheaper than buying Chanel or any of the other really expensive department store brands. And quite honestly, I find it much better. Tate uses it now too. Now that we've been together, I've noticed a difference in his skin. The wrinkle smoother line is good. Firming neck cream, it definitely works. Because if I don't use it for 4 or 5 days, I start to notice a difference. Like if I forget. No, they used to make this cream. It was before serums like became popular. It was like a cream you put on before your moisturizer. It was called Hydrozone Complex. They discontinued. I bought every jar I could ever find of it, and it's gone. I mean, like, I've been out for years now, but it was that was amazing stuff. Thank you. We should just have a skincare conversation, right? It's funny because when I go to the dermatologist, they're always trying to sell me that Dermalogica, SkinCeuticals, and I've used some of SkinCeutical stuff, and some of it's okay. Like some of it I think is a bit harsh, but some of it's okay. And I will gladly tell you, I use Retin-A, a really strong Retin-A, about 2 3 times a week. And the days that I do, Mel, if you go to Merle Norman, they have a mask called Miracle. It's in it. Don't get the one in the bottle, get the one in the tube, the Miracle. That's really good. Yeah, see, I like their vitamin C. That's exactly what I liked. It was you put the vitamin C on, I think, and then there was a clear serum that went over top of it. It was okay. I wouldn't pay the price for it. I don't think it's that good. I don't think I just didn't. Yeah, Dermalogic is just really expensive. Tiff, yes. We just got on a skincare conversation, Tiff. Yes, we aren't doing medium readings. I will do card readings. If you want a medium reading, you have to go on my website, mysticmanconjure.com, and you can see that one's on there. It's a bouquet of flowers, and we can set you up. I do have some readings. I do have some appointments open this afternoon. Yep, thank you, Grandma Squirrel, for posting that, and payment information's in my profile. Heather, welcome. Anna, you like lasers? Yeah. When I have my foot done this next time, I'm gonna see if a friend of mine can do my chemical peel at the same time. She can charge me, but I don't do them because you look like a freaking train wreck for a couple weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna see if she has time. Zillennial, $10 for one card, 25 for a mini, and 60 for a full. If you intuitive mediumship readings start at 100. I have so much to lose in on my. And I won't be around super long today. I had an order of like 50 candles I got to do. I'm not complaining, but it's time consuming, so I have to do it. And I don't make them ahead of time. I make them as I ship them. Oh, hey, Anna. Hey. Yeah, just let me know. I have some openings today. I don't think I have somebody that may cancel tomorrow, but if they cancel, I'm not where I am taking the day off tomorrow. I have a lot of stuff to do. I have not even begun the itemization process of inventory of what's in the garage, and I have to have that to FEMA. Should have it next week. And okay, see, we talk about a little bit of everything in here. Hey Mel, what was the temperature? Did you ever answer me what the temperature was up there? Wind flows. 83. Oh, so it's about here. The sun's just really hot. I mean, you stand out in that sun, it's baking. Vicky, good morning, gorgeous. How are you? Guys, and if this isn't an option for you, wait a minute, Lisa. Explain. He passed, or they've lost him? How fuck does a hospital lose somebody? Anna, I use right now. I'm using the Merle Norman's wrinkle smoother one. I can tell you the other ones. If I didn't use that, if I couldn't, which I always use Merle Norman, but if I had to trade off and didn't want something of theirs, Chanel's Lay Lift is really good eye cream, and so is La Mer's eye cream, but it's expensive. But it lasts a long time. How does a hospital fucking lose a patient? How does that happen? Ugh. Is he at Licking Memorial, Lisa? Amanda. Oh, that's bullshit, Lisa. That's bullshit. I would want to see the signed discharge papers. Did you know you have to sign your discharge papers? The healing voice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am still doing readings this morning. It's $10 for a one card, 25 for a mini, which is 5 cards, and a full shit and shebang, a full tarot is 60. I do take Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Milky hydrating toner. Okay. Is that like a Sephora thing? I love going to Sephora. Yeah, my friend did have. My friend from Delaware uses the Ordinary. That stuff was kind of good. I mean, I only tried it when he was here, but my body's so used to. I'm just so used to Merle Norman after all these years. Amanda, everybody's candle did fabulous. I tell you, if your candle burned like shit. Spirit was really good Thursday night. I mean, it was so crystal clear. I wish you guys, because we stayed out till like about 3 in the morning waiting for everybody to finish, and it was just so peaceful out there. Order online. Okay, I'll try it. I would strangle Merle Norman for getting rid of their. For their fresh and fair. That would just piss me off. Now I buy any bottle I can find on eBay. Okay. If I find it on my eBay, if I find it on eBay, I try to snatch it up if I've got the money. Amy, yes. 25, Zelenia. 25 for a mini. 60 for a full. Oh, okay. Thank you, Grandma Squirrel. I mean, Merle Norman never really has sales, but they have gift packs during the holidays that are good. La Mer, they're free. Their stuff is only if you spend $300 typically. And my friend doesn't work at Saks anymore, so I don't get the samples. She retired. Amy, welcome. Oh, Amy, yeah, I just answered you. You're welcome. Sorry. Oh, Jesus, Amanda. I was like that when I was younger. Are you kidding me, Lisa? Oh, I'd be getting a hospital administrator on the phone. Yeah, Amy, there's something like peel that he uses. Looks like it's red. Looks like blood. Looks like a Halloween massacre. And Johnson. And Lisa, go get over that. Go get over to the hospital. And all right, Ann, you ready? And did you want me to read on something particular, or do you want a general? Okay, so let me see Zillennial. I'll do a general and see if anything comes out of it. One day we should do a deep mediumship reading. See if we can get a hold of him. Give him a ring. Fuzzy till you're dizzy. Hello. One thing I can tell you all about Lisa, she's going to be given some serious hell in about 30 minutes when she gets to that hospital. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. I appreciate you being here as well. What's that? Oh, yeah, okay, it was just you again here. It was resending yours. Koya, good morning. Okay, Ann, let's get you started here. So currently in your life, just now, you're in a situation where you're imbalanced. Balance is not happening with you mentally, physically, or spiritually. You just have felt, and you will be feeling for probably the next month, is this real unbalance. Now, during this time of imbalance, you've kind of closed yourself off. Kind of try to keep yourself open to new ideas. See if you can, you do some self-expression. You definitely have a draw to some kind of art, and you need to do more of that, because that's that's what kind of soothes you a little bit. Now, over the next few months, you're going to have to understand to take life as it comes. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be fun? Could be, yeah. But you're gonna have a few roadblocks. Nothing major though. I mean, you just have to learn to take life as it comes, because sometimes you're gonna feel like, oh man, I'm just overwhelmed, and that's not really the case. It just seems like that, but really it's not. Only because the past year has been very flustering for you. So with that said, just count your blessings. When something good does happen, even if it's not fabulous, just thank you, be appreciative about it, because I just think your appreciation level with the universe and what it provides is a little down, because you just feel defeated. But you'll regain that strength. It's going to be good. um One thing I think you're going to find is some uh, unexpected energy. This is good energy. It comes from a little bit of competition, a little bit of rivalry, and it's going to feel good to you. You're going to be like, okay, wow, this is good. This is good. I like this. I like this, and that's good. Over the next 9 months, um, don't make hasty decisions. Don't be rash. You're going to tend to withdraw a little bit. Please don't. You have to don't block your blessings. Okay. Don't close yourself off where you can't accept those blessings from coming in, because that's what you'll tend to do. You're going to just tend to want to close yourself off, not let anything happen, and that's not cool. You don't want to do that. I mean, you just don't want to do that. You want to be able to receive the blessings people are sending you. You also want to be able to accept spirit and the messages spirit are sending you. So if he did want to come through, you have to be accepting it and allow spirit to accept it, so he can get in. I mean, if you've got your doors closed, can't get in. It's just like having them padlocked. You just can't get in. Um, there is a light at the end of this darkness that you feel. And it does say that you have a lot of mistrust. You feel like the carpet's been ripped out from under you, and it has. But you're starting a new. You finished a cycle. I don't have anything circular. Okay, I'm just gonna use my hands. Think of this as a complete circle. Up here is when life is really good. You're on top of the world. Think. This is when you're on the bottom. It's shitty. Okay. So right now you're down here at the bottom, but you're trying to push your way up that hill. but gravity keeps pulling you back, and you just have to get up inertia to get it up there, and you will. It's coming. You will notice, just like everybody else, 2025 is going to be a totally different year. We're all going to feel different. There's going to be more positivity. I think we'll be loving all of our lives. Um, the force changes. You will appreciate them at the end. Just know that you're going to triumph. You may not think you are, but in the next 6 months, you're going to have some huge wins. And once you get through that 9 month over the next year, significant wins, you finally feel like you've achieved something, and you will have achieved it. And that's very important. It talks about a purchase that you've considered making. It's been weighing on your mind. Go ahead and do that. There's no problem with that. Just make sure somebody helps you with the contracting process. Does that resonate with you, Anne? Did you have questions? Awesome, and awesome. No, I get it. And you're gonna do good. Then Savannah, don't say them. Easy enough, right? Well, I think you will finish that bachelor's too at some point, but maybe you just needed a break from it. Shoot, Anne. Oh, Grandma Squad blocked her. Sorry. I don't put up with that shit. That's all attention seeking. Okay, to spirit. Okay. And I will tell you, it all starts in a great place to start is meditation. You need to ground yourself. Go hug a big tree, walk in some grass, sit on some rocks, whatever you need to do to ground yourself. And then in meditation, just start meditating and opening up and just say, Spirit, I am here to receive your messages if they are from the white light. You need to be very specific about that because you don't know how to filter. If the message is true, if it's divine wisdom, if it's of the white light, please let me have the messages. And spirit could send you some pictures. You could hear something, see something. That's definitely something that you could do. Anything else, dear? Taisha, what's your question? Pam, is John mad at me now? You're welcome. I guess at 51, I still have it. Every metaphysical worker, every reader, they go through a period of time where they, I don't know whether it's not burnout. It's almost like you doubt yourself for some reason. Taisha, no. Come on. Ashley Jenkins, good morning, good morning, good morning. Dash all day, yes. Linda, no. Hi, you want to see everybody again? Yeah, yeah, want to see everybody again? Do you want to see everybody again? You want to see everybody again? You want to see your friends? You want to see your friends, or you just want your belly rubbed? Say hi, Pen. I love you too, Sissy. She's so lovable, aren't you, Penny? You're so lovable. Oh, I get an ear nibble? Oh, thank you. Your ear nibbles are always so special. Can you hear her snorts? She's our baby. She's just turned a year old. We got her as an older puppy. That was my glasses, honey. Now I have a big penny mark on my glasses. Thank you. Can you show me your face? Show me your face. Show me your face. You don't want to show your face? Are you shy today? Are you shy today? Penny, you're never shy. Awesome, Zelenia. Anna, that'd be fun. She's learning to be a bulldog. She plays, then she needs like an hour nap, then she plays for a while, then she needs another hour nap. She's getting lazy. She's getting lazy. She's gonna be a good bulldog, huh? You're gonna be a good bulldog, huh? Yeah. Lolo, yes. Yes, Amanda, that sounds fun actually. Did I give you some breakfast? Did you have a cookie this morning? I bet you had a cookie already. I bet you had a cookie. I know, Dad. He didn't let you go without a cookie. You want to see? You slept good last night. You slept good. It's because I will put the call out there. Last call for readings. Last call. One card is 10. A mini is 25, and a full is 60. You can also visit my site at mysticmanconjure.com. You can get our full array of candles back there on Mystic Man. And we're going to have new candles next week. Some of the new candles I'll roll out next week. Same time, Grandma Squirrel. Same time. I'm on both right now. I just stream on both of them. And I'm going to try next week to, because I have my laptop that I don't have plugged in. I'm going to try to broadcast from my FB page too. I'm on there now. Mystic Man readings. You guys do realize Penny's asleep, right? She's still alive. Hi, Maria, Ashley, Kimberly, welcome back. Can I get back up now? This child. You're welcome, Grandma Squirrel. All right, Penny Pat. Adopt a pet, right? Sarah McLachlan, adopt a pet. Look, we went to adopt a pet. We ended up buying one. She found us. Like, she picked us. Like, we were not leaving without her. She was going to get in that car no matter what. She was not leaving that farm without us. Or we weren't leaving that farm without her, I should say. Yeah, we went to adopt. She had one of the stud dogs that she had used, and she neutered him, and then she was gonna, rehome him. And we went to see him, and his name was Daryl. And when we pulled up to the farm, there must have been 50 dogs running loose. I mean, it was crazy. And we got out of the car, and all of a sudden, like, Penny's dark, so you don't really see her. It's bizarre. She like blends in with everything. And this little, I thought it was like a little ball of spirit was like coming up Tate's leg. I'm like, what the hell? And it was this little dog, and we were like, okay, little dog, you're very friendly. You're like overly friendly. Okay. So she brought Daryl out, and Daryl wanted nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. And it could be because I was sitting on the ground and so was Tate, trying to get Daryl, to see how Daryl was. Penny just was like in our face kissing us. She was not. And the lady, I said, well, who is she? And she's like, well, she's not, I'm going to keep her to breed her. She's one of my puppies. And I said, oh. And she kept going. I've never seen her like anybody like this. I've just never seen her all about people like this. And I said, was she for sale? And she said, she thought about it, and she said, yeah, because she's got like 8 kids and another one on the way or something. It was crazy. And Tate's like, okay, we'll take her. And I'm like, no, how much? So after some shrewd negotiations, she was so full of fleas. Oh my God, we couldn't even bring her home. We had to take her right to the pet supermarket for a bath. We found the nearest pet supermarket and just stopped there. Like, seriously. And we were Hernando County, which is, we're like an hour and a half away from home. 2 hours. Yeah, an hour and a half. So it is last call for readings. Last call for your readings of the day. Then I have to get ready and start packing boxes of candles, making candles to get out to you good folks. And then I also work on some of the new candles. Dee, I don't know whether you're still here, but the 10 times money candle, it will be rolled out. It will be rolled out next week. Tiff, I do take Venmo. It's in my profile. Hey, Anna, are you still here? And if you're still here, I'll text you back again. Royal Windfall would be really good. I only have a couple of those left from the other night. I have not made those in a really long time because they're like the most powerful money, good luck, takes care of you long term, and it's got a lot of luck to it. So I still have a few of those left. I could sell you 1 or 2 of those. There's only a couple left. I haven't made them, and I made them just for Dee because I kept promising Dee a 10 times money candle, and they're coming, and the oils got back ordered and things like that. The oils just came in yesterday. Wait till you smell the holiday candle. It's going to be powerful, and it's also going to smell good. Angel, where did you send it? Ruby and blue. I don't have anything that's come over yet. Venmo? Let me look. Hasn't come over yet. No, this is here's my Venmo. You see it? Oh, I should cover that up. Grandma Squirrel, the more you keep doing the energy, the more you keep putting it out, the more that you'll get in that'll come back to you. Anna, are you still here? Anastasia? What? Busted. 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 Okay. Angel will probably come over in just a second. Brandon, there's no shame in our game. Just your typical married gay couple. Oh, we love you too. Gypsy hippie. All right, Angel. Angel first, then Tiff. I'll check your Venmo. Angel is next. Okay, Angel. Did you want me to read on anything, something particular, or you just want a general? Like a movie. I'm like a song. This reminds me. Gypsy, hello. Angel, I'm just checking to see if you want Cash App or Venmo. Hey, Anastasia, I'll message you. Oh, Cracker Barrel pancakes are the best. Angel, will my sit? Well, Maybe my situation, my best friend. Okay, I'll do a general, and we'll see if anything comes out with your best friend too. I'll put a little emphasis on that, Angel. All right, Angel's got the floor. Tiff, I have not heard Venmo come through. I'll just be honest with you, but I will check after I'm done Angel's reading. Okay, Angel. Oh, I'm getting restless, just like the moon. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, handsome. Good morning. Okay, Angel. Um, here in the past, the truth has been really hard for you to hear. You've had revelations about what you thought was going on, what you thought was happening, but you really didn't want to believe it. But it is truth. This argumentativeness that's been around you. Um, has just been a little much. It's kind of like, that there's greed involved in it too, where it's like, okay, I'm taking my crayons and I'm going home, but you take everybody's crayons and go home. So it's just really greedy. And, I think you're better than that. Even though this person did confide in you a lot and you confess to them some things too, that doesn't make it wrong. It doesn't make it right. But at the end of the day, it is for the best because there was always some sort of a competition between you two. There was always something that just this air of jealousy, this air of difference, just this little air of uh, evasiveness and elusiveness, if that makes sense. It's very odd. Most people would never really get it unless you felt the energy, you were around it, and you're moving out of that cycle. There's a gentleman. He's over the age, I would say, of 40. He lacks emotional intelligence. He is just merciless. He's very cold. Please don't take his words to heart that are coming. Just understand that this is his opinion of things. It does not necessarily mean it's true. Does not necessarily mean it's valid. At the end of that, at the end of the day, with that, you have to be right with it. You have to be okay. And it's not okay, but it's going to be okay. I know, and again, that's just really hard to understand. Just know that. Um, you're gonna continuing. The next 4 months are gonna be stressful. Okay, I don't know what it is, work, school, something you've got going on. There's just a lot of stress coming around it, and you're gonna find yourself a little bit stressed too, and it's okay. You're going to get through this indifference. You have to learn something from this stressful situation. It is intention to learn something from spirit, from the universe, that you're going to go through this to learn. At the end of when you're through it, probably midway to the end, you're going to feel better. You're going to be like, I got through this. Like, wow, if I can do this, I can do anything. It's actually gonna be very motivating for you. It's actually going to not only make you a better person, it's also physically and spiritually going to help you. Okay, Angel. That makes sense. Um, I do have to tell you though, this man, um, I think you should count your blessings. There's just that, he's merciless with some things. He's not always on the up and up either. So I think I can't say it's not for the best. Now, over the next month, you're going to have some new opportunities. You've manifested some new work, some new ventures. You've manifested that. It's coming to you. Acknowledge it. Okay. May not be 100% what you wanted because you didn't ask for it right in the beginning when you manifested it. Um, Stop for a second. If you want to manifest something, spirit is really funny. You have to be precise with it. Don't just say, I want a new car. Okay, well, they could give you a 1985 Ford Escort that barely runs. Well, that's a new car for you. That's not what you want. You have to be specific. I want a car between this year. I want this. I want this. I want it to run good. I want it to last this amount. You have to be very specific with spirit because if you're not, they like to play tricks. They like to play jokes. Okay, well, yeah, I'm giving her what she wants. Right, Grandma Squirrel. Right. Um, the time is right to take actions on your ideas. So all those ideas you may have had for business, for social skills or social work or what have you, it's time to take action on them. It's time to get up off your ass and start putting words into action, because you've sat back, you've done the woe is me thing. Now it's time to get up, get moving, get your shit together because you haven't had your shit together for the last 9 months to a year. You get your shit together, things start feeling better, and you start moving on. You start moving forward. Um, yeah, be very because there's loopholes. They do have a sick sense of humor. I will tell you because I think they just sit there and laugh about it, like we got what he wanted, we gave it to him, and they're humorous sometimes, and sometimes they're not. Like sometimes you have spirit will send you something to learn a mess, like you know. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much Angel. That's it. They have good intentions, but they do like to fuck with us. Let's talk a little bit about love. Since there's frustration in separation in love life, and it's just the party fails to meet the test for you. Um, and you avoided making choices and overcommitting yourself. And that's fine. I just as far as relationships, love, and contentment go, um, as far as contentment with sexuality and things, I would just my advice with the cards, the way they're aligned here, is to tell you is just be patient. You have too high of expectations sometimes, and that's good because if you take less, you'll get it every single time regardless. So keep your expectations up. And I want you to also think about what you really want to nurture your soul over the next 6 months. Is it a relationship? Is it work? Is it pleasure? Is it a trip? Like, what's going to work out best for you? Because it's going to happen. You just have to get it out there. You have to manifest it. And, my favorite thing is manifest that shit. Um, you're gonna have an awakening and you will meet the test. Your husband's a superhero. Okay, we like that. I so was it your husband and your best friend that were jealous of each other? Is that where the jealousy was coming from? I was curious. Okay, I'm just curious because there was some there. Um, Finances, definitely make sure you take actions on your ideas. Your financial windfalls will come from your own ideas. What kind of questions do you have, Angel? Did that resonate with you? Do you have questions? Best friend, another close friend. Okay, that makes sense. Jesus, you got a lot of people in her life. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not a bad thing. It's only them three. We have a lot of people around you in spirit, though. What do you do with metaphysics? You have a lot of spirit around you, a lot, And in spirit's like a party around you. There's nothing wrong with 3, girl. Did you have any questions, Angel? Speak now or forever hold your peace. My breakfast is almost ready. Well, you are very welcome. I appreciate you here too. Anybody else? Someone else said they sent a Venmo. I did not receive it. So if you nope, Roseanne, you should be feeling better today. She came to visit me, so you should be feeling better. Maybe gradual, but definitely by end of the day, first of tomorrow, you should definitely feel weight lifted off you. Let me look, dear. Nope, I have no Venmo from you. I would cancel that out then because I do not have your Venmo. No, Angel, you didn't you send yours under Cash App? Angel, you sent yours a Cash App. No, that's not Venmo, dear. My Venmo is at Mystic Man Conjure. That's not me. Oh, Jesus, Angel. Sorry. So you just need to request that back, Tiff. Okay, I'll wait 2 more minutes. Then I gotta go. So my husband is gonna have breakfast ready and well, hell, Angel. Request it back. Honey, I'm fine, Roseanne. I'm fine, lady. She won't fuck with me. I promise you. I promise you she'll not fuck with me. It would be a pretty bad mistake. Oh, thank you, Roseanne. You should feel some weight off your shoulders if you haven't already. Tomorrow you should really do it. Oh, I'll tell him he said hello. I will certainly tell him. I try, Tanya. I try. Not IHOP. Go to Cracker Barrel. Much better than you know. I've had it happen to me, and I refund it because I don't know who it's coming from. That's just how I am. Roseanne, no. You should be feeling a weight lifted off of you. Okay, Tiffany, yours just came over. Okay, Tiffany, I got yours here, so let's see what comes up for you. Well, in Roseanne's case, the lady she's taking some stuff from is just a piece of work. Uh, Cracker Barrel pancakes are the shit. Okay, Tiffany, let's get you going, girl. Let's get you going. Tiffany. Tiffany. By your side, Tiffany. I'm happy you found me too. Oh, Roseanne, it's working. I can assure you. All right, let's see what we got. Tiff. And Tiff, you got some shit going on, girl. Okay, Tiff. Right now there's a lot of betrayal and dishonesty. And you know that dishonesty to you has hurt because you thought more of the person. I'm sorry, the dog's barking. You thought more of yourself, or you thought more of the person than yourself, and you really didn't have to. Hey, sorry, Tiff. You thought more of this person. You thought highly of them, and it's very unfortunate that this happened. You need to set a strategy over the next 6 months, 7 months. I'm sorry, to help your self-esteem. It's kind of like a self-esteem building workshop, and you've let your self-esteem go, and it's not hard for you to get it back. It's not like you're gonna have to make this deep dive to get it. It's still there. It's still very much on the surface for you. You just have to get it out. Reduce the negativity. You just love. There's negativity that's just left you. Okay, and now that this is clearing, you need to live in the now, not live in that past. You keep living in that past, you're still gonna, shit in, shit out. You have to get past that. You have to get past that. If you don't, then you have problems. It's just problems. Um, you know, y- you you're very frustrated, and I get that. I understand that you're frustrated, and with that frustration comes indecision. You're gonna have three major decisions to make over the next 6 months, and each one needs to be thought out. You need to do it very strategically, and also just plan on having some ups and downs with it, but it's going to work out okay. I can tell you it will. um there's going to be some accusations made against you. They're false accusations, maybe some injustices, and dishonesty. That will get cleared up. You will get, vindicated from it, or whatever that word is. That it wasn't you. It'll all come out clean in the wash, so to speak. But it's going. Your feelings will be hurt. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because we don't care what anybody else thinks. We just care what we think of ourselves. That's it. That's it. Or at least that's how it should be. You're going to face these new challenges head on, because you've gained a lot of strength over the last couple years, and you're going to use what you've learned to push through this period. Okay? Push through this period. As far as dependencies, habits, things creeping up, you kick that ass, because you're just, you've come through so much in your life that you've gotten too far to turn back now. Okay. um dark-haired, dark-eyed man. Might have some lighter white in it or something. There's some lighter bits in it. He's gonna come into your life, and he's grasping. He's very unreliable. He's very relentless in his pursuit. Um, he's very obsessed with work, but becomes obsessed with people too. Um, just heed warning, this person, be it friend, foe, lover, what have you, is probably not the best solution for you, because it just brings back more of the past for you. Just in the next 5 months, realize sometimes victory is not worth the price. Sometimes the battle is not worth fighting. Don't fight every battle. Think before you act. Is it really worth it? Just remember that. The next 10 months are about recovery, regeneration, and a rebirth. 2025 will lead to a rebirth of you. It will be a new person when 2025 is over. And you know what? That's going to be pretty fucking amazing for you at the end of that year. I mean, it's going to get better gradually, but you're going to have a damn good, you'll see 2026, you kick everything to the curb and it's all about your happiness. Did you have any questions, dear? Yes, Tiff, they certainly will. And it's time to Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me see who is next. I think somebody else just came over, right? Ann Smith. Ann. You got it, Tiff. You got this shit. Ann, is that you, Gypsy Hippie? On, is that you? On. All right, let's see. Ann, did you have a specific question you wanted me to read on, or did you just want a general reading? Tiff, we could try a mediumship reading to try to connect with them, but we'd have to do that in private. And you can go on my webpage, mysticmanconjure.com, and you can look on there. It's called an intuitive session. Okay, direction, Kevin. Okay, I gotcha. No more yes or no's, people. I have a reading now. Then I am off here, unless you want to have your reading done now, and there will be an upcharge. But I am doing Gypsies first because my breakfast is going to be ready, and I really like to eat breakfast. But if you would like to pay the upcharge and you want it done, I will stay and wait for you. Okay, Ann. Wow. So fun. It's interesting. Okay. And you're going to hit a period of beneficial improvement and a rebirth of what your mindset will be, how you move forward, and what you take in. You are around a lot of negativity. And I hope that in 2025, you distance yourself from this negativity, whether it's toxic workplace, toxic friends. There's just a lot of there's just a lot of negativity around you, and you need to break free of that because that's bullshit. You don't need that in your life. You shouldn't have to put up with that in your life. And you seem to want to put it up with it, because sometimes I think you like the drama and you like the frustration, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Don't let anybody disrupt your peace. If they disrupt your peace, that's that's the worst. I mean, that's just the worst. And don't let anybody else steal your joy. Um, you know, it, there's a feelingness that the mind is dull and you're unstable, and almost a feeling of slothfulness. And this is in life and love and any type of relationship. But you have to guard yourself against deceit and concealment. I have I'm not so sure love has been super kind to you, because it almost feels like there was dishonesty with that, because they suffer from low self-esteem. Now, I think you felt this, but it felt good. You are almost one of those people. You need to be in a relationship. You need to have somebody around. And I think you're going to find you'll spend some time apart over the next year. And I'm going to think you're going to finally truly find out who you are as a person. And you finally, I'm not gonna say get in your feels about it, but you're finally gonna come to a realization is, well, shit, what people have been telling me is right. Why didn't I listen? And that's okay. You have to crawl before you walk, and sometimes you have to try it to make sure for yourself that what you think is right is what you're right, even though you have other people telling you it's not right. So definitely guard yourself, though. Be guarded against that deceit. Dark-haired, dark-eyed man. Let's talk about there's going to be some things that get canceled. I don't know whether this is work, or school, or just life. There's going to be some things that get canceled over the next month, and it's due to a misunderstanding, and there will be some delays, but it will eventually will happen. Um, and it's not a bad thing. And the reason it's happening is because the universe is like a sprocket. Everything has to align up. Something didn't align up right. It got stuck. So this is to fix and something not to happen or happen. Um, which make sure you take actions on your ideas soon. That mind of yours has some beautiful thoughts. You're a very artistic person. Get your thoughts out on paper, pad, whatever you would like. Get those thoughts out of your head because you need to talk these emotions out. You need to talk these out with people. Now, um, there's a point where with some people in relationships, they feel like you're overbearing. And it's not that you're overbearing, it's just that it's not that you're overbearing, it's just you care a lot, and it means that you want this to work out, and you're trying too hard, if that makes sense. Don't try so hard. Relationships, life, and work should be pretty easy going. You should be able to exchange energy normally, and you should be able to exchange it freely with other people. And that does get better for you. um, but someone's words have been really ineffective to you, and you've been down about that. And you know what, it changes because over the next over 2025, open your hearts to receive love from others. You've blocked some love coming from other people, and probably about February, you're gonna have the chance of meeting someone, or um, you're gonna have a chance. If you open your heart, there's gonna be a definite attraction and partnership. This is somebody that you do not know. And you're gonna have a good connection. It's gonna start with a connection. Um, and it'll feel good. This is the relationship, and you're gonna feel good. You're gonna enjoy it, and just be careful of seeing things that are not there. If you have an illusion of something, investigate it, because use your intuition. You're pretty. you're pretty intuitive yourself, and sometimes you need to listen to that, and you need to, you've been deceived because of it a time or two. Listen to your gut feeling, and you'll have it. It's going to work out, but you won't be alone, dear. What kind of questions did you have, honey? Before you know just what I need. Batman, thank you. Work is going to progress normally. I wish you would think about a change, because I know you're sort of set in your ways there, but a change would be good for you. But that's going to be decided upon if you want that change and you manifest it. You are very welcome, Gypsy. Very welcome. Dark Deception, what can I do for you? Stephen, we would need to do a read for that. I mean, if you want to do a mini real quick, I'll take it. But I mean, you would have to pay within the next 2 minutes. Go get you some pancakes, Gypsy. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute. Uh, then Deception, and then Maria would be next. I'll be right back. I'm getting another cup of coffee. Okay, my personal chef has put my food on hold. Uh, did anybody send it over? Um, Deception. Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Maria, what are you doing? That is not. Okay, if you want to do PayPal, Maria, that's fine. James Warren Group, JamesWarrengroup @gmail.com. Cash App is $James W. Warren, JamesWWarren. Okay. So have deception in yourself. You can get a yes or no, yes. Okay. Eventually, yes, Stephen. Yes, eventually. Marion, I can't wait 10 minutes, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What I would do, Marion, is I'll tell you this. Go on my website, mysticmanconjure.com. And when you go on mysticmanconjure.com, you'll see my readings under services, and you can go on, you can check out. It might be easier for you to check out, and then we can do your reading this afternoon. I'll book you in this afternoon. Sound good? And deception, that goes for you as well, if you'd like to do that. All right. Oh, anytime, anytime. Troy's a good guy too. So you guys just let me know. Just go on there. You can book, and I have some openings this afternoon that I can get you in. It's not a problem. All right. Thank you, everybody. I will see you soon. Vintage, hi, darling. Have a great day. I appreciate everybody being here, and I am off to have breakfast. I will talk to you soon.